name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Race number 9, the Douglas White Stakes, Grade 1 over 1,600 metres. And I remember when I was just starting off as a 10, 11-year-old in the good old days, and affectionately known as Dougie White. He was riding, I think, with the David Payne stable at that time. And he was one of those top flight performers, and he's gone on to do wonders in his career. So the Douglas White Stakes over 1,600 metres. It'll be lovely to have this race. And let's go to the interview package as the punters can get some more insight.
Yeah, the mile's going to suit her down to a T. Unfortunately, the race didn't pan out the way we wanted to last time. She had a wide draw, and as she does again. I mean, we haven't been drawn any closer than the outside fence. And yeah, she's in fine form. She's a good, solid filly, and I think she'll be a tough filly to beat.
She's doing well. We chatted about her. She's in race 1, and obviously, if she had to get in with a decent draw, I would take a chance. But I don't think I would run her off a poor draw. I think very different fillies. I bless my stars. I watched her even though she wasn't with me for those early runs. She seemed to have a lot more talent as an early horse in that she was more precocious. This filly is going to be a way better filly next season. However, she has come through and won her last 2 starts, and with a decent draw, I am taking a chance here. She is on the up, and I felt that the fillies race was quite a bit weaker than the colts race, so I've decided to take a chance here. It wouldn't surprise me to see her win, but she is going to improve as a 3-year-old filly. I think she's been looking for this. Once again, a bad draw, it really makes it a tough decision to actually run in a race like this. But I think she has the ability, and we just have to hope for some luck in running.
In this race.
Now, when it comes down to this contest, I think this is a very, very tricky race. The 2-year-old fillies. Let's start off with number 4, Distant Winter. Ran 4th behind Mrs. Geriatrics last time out. And you can throw in number 9, Egyptian Mao, on that same run, who was quite unlucky on that occasion. Distant Winter is going to enjoy the 1,600. I think number 9, Egyptian Mao, will also enjoy the trip. But when it comes down to race number 9, Rahil, I'm going to go larger.
I've done the exact same in my pick 6, Sheldon. I've gone with the field in this race, not taking any chances in the final leg. You want the best possible result for you if you're running in the pick 6, and it's quite a competitive race. I mean, last year we saw Rock the Fox, Canadian Summer, go to the line as one, and it was almost as if we couldn't separate the two, and it went the way of Canadian Summer, but it could have been a proper result there with Rock the Fox if she won. But it is that type of race that can throw up a bit of a surprise result. I think number 11, Platina Princess, is sort of being forgotten in the market. She's at 14-1. Yes, Egyptian Mao did beat her on debut, and that was over 1,200 meters. But I believe that Platina Princess will be a lot more effective over 1,600 meters. Not saying that Egyptian Mao won't be. I just feel that 14-1 represents a bit of value about this Mike de Kock runner, who only got going late on in the day last time out over 1,200 meters on KZ and Breeders' Day. And she won the race, which was a huge positive, showing that her ability carried her through. And I think stepping up in trip to the mile is going to suit her down to the ground. So I think she'll be a massive runner. Egyptian Mao, your current favorite, healthy respect for her. We heard from Michelle Ricks regarding her runner Secret Identity, a runner that should go very close to winning. Distant Winter, Dolcezza, horses that must go into the mix, even like number 5, Raskova. I think it's going to be interesting when it comes to Secret Identity to see how the Batula form line works out early on in the day.
Yes, we'll keep a close eye on the form line. Secret Identity, another runner who ran an absolute blind river race last time, came to the extreme outside. Had she gone down the centre and run straight, it would have been rather interesting to see if she would have probably gone on and won that contest. So I think it's going to be a very tricky race, and I'm going to be with Rahil. Let's go the field here, and hopefully you get a horse maybe like number 13, Bosney, that comes through to win at a big price.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be an interesting contest, and bless my stars, her full sister runs here. Let's Go Now. She's found some long short support from around 20 to 1 into 12 to 1. She's a filly on the up, but definitely taking a step up in class, so we'll see how she does go. But it's a very competitive race, the Douglas White Stakes, over 1600 meters, and from Sheldon and myself, the field races are probably the way you want to end off your pick six.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.